his discourse on sanctifying the name of the Lord, and his letter, his epistle to Taman, to the Yemenites, the epistle to Yemen. Shegeisim shmad le'aleinu v'koifim la'avoir afilu ha'achas mi'mitzvus asalam advois ha'makam alachayev l'tzeis misham lazev eskol ha'shaloi v'leches ha'shiyim ha'makam tov shuchel l'kaim dasei. Maimonides says that if you live in a place where they are pushing and making laws against the religion, God forbid, and they're forcing us to even violate one of the mitzvahs, it's forbidden to stay living in that location. But rather you're obligated to leave from there and to abandon everything that you have, to go to a place that's good, that you're able to fulfill, to keep your religion. And Maimonides says you should even go out to the desert, to some uninhabited place you could go. We see this openly from the prophets, says Maimonides, that anyone who lives among heretics is like them, and is punished together with their sins. Similarly, the Maimonides says, in the 6th chapter of the law of Hilchos Deis, Yeshar Yelech Namakam Achul Makam Shenashat Tzadikim V'Nayhagim B'derech Tevim. If you live in a place where people have bad habits and bad customs, evil customs, and people do not go in an upright way, you should leave that place to a place where the people of tzaddikim are righteous and they're following good practices and going in good ways. And if all the nations that you heard of and you hear are going in a bad way, the Rebbe says, like in our days, Yeshiv Levada Yechidi. Maimonides says a person should become a hermit and live all alone. If they're so bad and so sinful that they don't let a person live in a place unless you mix together with them, and you follow their customs, their evil customs. A person should go out to the caves or to deserts. He should not go in the way of the sinners and live in such a way. Adkan. That is the words of Maimonides. So Rambam. So Satmar Rebbe says, "Harisha b'mashahu neged das teresenu kadosh aslu kuf roish lebatal af mepnei kolalim kulay." The Rebbe says that anything that's against the religion of our holy Torah is forbidden to even shake our head, or even between anyone in the world to listen to anything against the Torah, to go against the Torah. And the person has to go away from evil and strengthen himself in faith, even if he's left all alone as a hermit, which is not the way that the Jewish religion wants us to live. Still, we are obligated to give our soul and to have self-sacrifice and to cry out with a great and bitter cry in the streets and in the roads to publicize the truth. So Rabbi says, therefore, I'm going to reveal my opinion in this. Even though I know that all different people are going to throw spears and arrows at me without any measure against these words, but I'm not thinking about what they're going to say. I don't care what they're going to say. It's worth it to accept all of this and to live with all of this in order to publicize the faith, and in order that there should not be heresy in the hearts of the Jewish people. And even if it only helps for 1 second in one person's heart, it's already worthwhile to say this. And anyone who believes in the Holy Creator, the Creator of all worlds, and in His Holy Torah, he's obligated to publicize the true opinion of the Torah and not to go away from it, God forbid, even one little bit from the faith, even if it's against what everyone else in the world thinks. Because the Holy Torah is eternal, and we should not go away from it in our minds in any small way. And may the blessed Lord further illuminate the eyes of the children of Israel, that they should see everything, and they should recognize to know the tremendous mistake that they made in this sin of Zionism. Because with our abundant sins, the Rebbe says, Am navel v'lei chochem, a foolish people who is not wise, someone who believes in this foolishness. If only they were wise and they would think about this and understand this, that through these secular people who went to the nations of the world, there's no way that that's going to come, the salvation of the Jewish people. We see from here that the Rebbe is saying is not hateful words, but rather words of love. When the father sees his child running on the street and yells at him and maybe even gives him a smack, it's out of the deepest love. Because he wants to say, this you're going the wrong way, I want you to go the right way. And so the Rebbe showed us the way to have peace and to bring Mashiach. Instead, people are going on the wrong way and going in ways that are making wars and upsetting people. So we should be worthy to see this and to see a true, proper way, in the way that the Torah tells us. The Rebbe is not making this up on his own. He's the one who's going according to the Torah totally, and not making up his own thing, where all the rest of the world are making their own novel ideas. The Holy Satmar Rebbe was only going by the Torah and not going away from it. And so we should be worthy to follow the old ways, the ways of our patriarchs, and we should be worthy to see the redemption that's promised to us in the Bible, the coming Mashiach Tzidkenu b'mheir b'meinu, amen b'meinu. Freilich and Chanukah.